This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Netflix has a new, monstrous story to tell. In 1950s Wisconsin, Ed Gein lived quietly on a decaying farm, hiding a house of horrors so gruesome it would redefine the American nightmare. Driven by isolation, psychosis, and an all-consuming obsession with his mother, he committed crimes that would haunt Hollywood for decades. The third and most harrowing installment of Ryan Murphy and Ian Brennan's anthology series. Watch Monster, the Ed Gein story, October 3rd, only on Netflix.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Hey there, welcome to King of the Hill podcast. I'm Mike.
And I am Rusty.
Rusty, welcome to That Ain't Right Friday.
That Ain't Right Friday.
Got a couple of things to go over. One of them's really big. I looked up an article. This is not the really big one. This is a little more filler, but
Yeah, this one's still cool though. Yeah.
But we're gonna end this thing with something really cool. So this article, and I'm reading off my phone. If you see me looking down, my printer needs a new waste cartridge. Something like that.
A waste cartridge?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I ordered one this morning, so we'll see.
I believe you. I don't know what that is.
It's a big color laser printer, and
you got like a school type, like
this
a big industrial printer.
This thing's about the size of a VW. I mean, it's a big friggin' printer. Every time the new season of King of the Hill referenced North Texas. Now, this is from the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. It was written by Jake Harris. Back on August 29th.
Jake the Snake Harris.
It says, Arlen could be stand-in for any Texas suburb, but Judge has said he specifically referenced North Texas Richardson for the original run of the show. So that answers the feel and the people,
the
right?
feel of it and everything,
but not specifically
where Arlen is.
Right.
No, we've kind of narrowed it down as well as other content creators have kind of narrowed it down to like that, in between Dallas and Austin, the central area between those two.
Yeah. So these are the times that North Texas is referenced in season 14. Okay, because that's what we're covering today. We'll be doing episode 8. So there's that one, and then just 2 more after that. Or Monday we did episode 8. So the first one is DFW International. We start off strong with Hank kissing the ground at what looks like Terminal D, very specific, at DFW International Airport before he excitedly thinks he sees a sign for Bob's. Now, this is presumably Bob's Steak and Chop House, which I didn't put together.
Oh, I didn't put that together either. Yeah, Bob's Steak and Chop House. Okay.
Instead, it's a boba tea stand. So he's disappointed that it's not a Bob's
I never understood boba tea. Who wants little balls in their mouth? What are they made out of?
Boba? It's tapioca.
Oh, little tapioca balls?
Literally tapioca balls.
I heard about somebody biting into one and they were like filled
balls.
with mold.
What?
Somebody was like biting into them and it had a bunch of mold in it or something.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that a bit.
Balls, mold.
I don't like it.
Moldy tapioca balls.
It says a walk through the terminal to the baggage claim spotlights all the high-end retailers that now take up space in the terminal. Armani, Coach, Chanel, Dior, with Hank lamenting that the place became fancy. Second one, SMU, and then the UNT. So these two schools play prominent roles in the season. Bobby runs a German-Japanese fusion, we know all this, near SMU's campus, and while on campus runs into Connie. who is attending UTD.
And if those of you that don't know, SMU is in Dallas.
Where do we think Bobby's
Southern Methodist University.
Yes. Where do we think Bobby's restaurant would be located? Greenville Avenue, Knox/Henderson.
Oh, actually,
somewhere along Lover's
Greenville Avenue would make a lot of sense because there's a really, really famous. There's a good sushi place on Greenville Avenue Sushi. I can't remember what the name of it's called. Shoyo. It's called Shoyo. SHOYO.
You brought that one up before.
Yeah, I have. I used to deliver to that place, and actually, I didn't really always like delivering to them because the alleyway in which I had to take that big van through left me literally enough space on either side, about that much. It was such a narrow deal, but their food is super fresh.
Really.
Like, I'm in there watching them prep, and it's like, it's like 10 in the morning, and they're filleting fishes.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Dicing and
true sushi
cooking
places,
stuff.
they work a lot.
Yeah. TJ Ferguson, hello from Texas. That's where we're at.
Hey,
Hello, Mr.
TJ.
Arkansas.
How are you, sir?
I got a friend out in Bentonville.
TJ Ferguson, hello.
But yeah, Lower Greenville would be. That's where I would think it would be at, because Lower Greenville is kind of like. There's like a lot of it's like a gentrified area, I guess you could say, but it's got a bunch of little niche restaurants and like little what do they call it? Boutique shopping and all that kind of stuff through there. They got a lot of good food through there.
The next one is Megalomart. Hank and Peggy make a trip to the local Megalomart toward the end of the episode. Megalomart is a stand-in for big box stores or grocery stores like Costco or H-E-B's.
Actually, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a place on Greenville Avenue called Manpuku Japanese Barbecue. So there is a Japanese barbecue.
There you go.
On that, but that's probably not the German.
So
but it's there.
We know that the Megalomart is Walmart or H-E-B or
Target,
Costco
any of
or
those,
something like that, right?
Walgreens, whatever.
But it says the Star Telegram's Bud Kennedy notes that it also may have been inspired by the Walmart Hypermart in Garland.
I've never been there. I've never seen that.
Well, I mean, think about it. Hypermart, Megalomart. I mean, that's kind of that.
I kind of want to go to this place just to see it.
This place
I've never seen.
This place was demolished in 2008.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Next one is Alamo Beer, and they start.
Oh, okay. I actually looked it up.
Yeah.
Hypermart.
I remember Hypermart.
Was a demonstrator project operated by Walmart in 80s and 90s, which attempted to combine groceries and general merchandise under one roof at a substantial discount.
Yeah.
It was based on other retailers. So France has one called Auchan and Cherfeu, or however you sell that. But there was one in Midwestern, Meijer, M-E-I-J-E-R, Meijer. There's that big one out there. And so there was 4 locations. There was 2 in Texas, obviously, and then one in Kansas and one in Missouri.
I watch a lot of
never
basketball,
heard of that before.
And whenever I'm watching games in other cities, other than San Antonio, they Myers comes up a lot.
Oh, so
Myers,
that's the beginning of the
Publix.
Walmart supercenters.
Say it again.
That's the beginning of the.
I don't doubt that.
The Hypermart are now all the Walmart supercenters.
Yeah.
Okay, so they trial ran the Walmart as we know it now. So what did Walmart look like before it looks now? Then was it just groceries?
It was no. It was just goods.
Oh, just
like
general merchandise.
no groceries.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it was the other side of things.
Some of the original Walmarts, like in Bentonville, Arkansas.
Yeah.
And TJ, you may know about this, but some of those were basically like Kmart's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like five and dime stores.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Five and dime. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to Bentonville in the spring, and I'm going to go see all the Walmart historical stuff. I asked my buddy that lives up there what other grocery stores are available in that area, and he says Walmart. There's like 9 Walmarts.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
And he said there is no.
I mean, that's where they're at.
He said there's no grocery store.
And I told you about the
nothing.
office in Bentonville, right?
No.
So if you do business as far as like selling products to Walmart for them to sell in their stores, you must maintain an office in Bentonville.
So there's just a ton of.
So it's probably all PO boxes and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to have a
maintain
presence
something.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That
I can't
means
think
that must be like.
I don't know of any other place that requires you to do that.
It must be. It must have. That must be. They say the richest zip code is in Beverly Hills or whatever, but that's got to be the richest zip code then, Bentonville.
It's got to be. I mean, that's a huge deal.
If you got to think of everybody that does business, Taylor Swift does business with Walmart,
so it has to maintain a PO box or the company that makes the Taylor
whatever
Swift
the company,
stuff, whatever it is,
it's probably her company still too though. That's crazy.
The next one was Alamo Beer. We all know about that. Then Dealey Plaza and the Kennedy assassination. While Bobby and Joseph are driving the beer story, Bobby comments on the stench of Joseph's laundry bags. Joseph tells him he's bringing dirt back for his dad. He's looking for Oliver Stone's DNA, which is insane. So that definitely comes up. And then it says Stone made an appearance last October for a retrospective of his films at the Texas Theater in Dallas, where police arrested Oswald after he shot Kennedy.
Yep.
Next one is Dallas Brewery Contest. While there is no one-to-one analog to the home beer brewing competition Hank and Bobby enter in episode 2, North Texas is home to many craft breweries, including Rar and Sons, which I drank a lot of that, Martin House Brewing, Peticolas. I've never heard of that one. Nobody likes a warm beer at the end. Many brew enthusiasts might think flavors including cursed hop. Anyway, there we go. And then the next one is George W. Bush Presidential Center in episode 3. We all saw that. I think it's interesting in this.
They have I guess it's not North Texas, but they have an episode with the UT Tower.
That was in the old one where Dale was up there.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then this one kind of surprised me.
Oh, these are all mentions in the new one.
Yes, in the new one.
Yeah.
This
I was
is
confused for a second.
Yeah, this is How Do I Live? It says in episode 4, Chore Money, Chore Problems, Bobby and Old Flame current crush Connie perform a karaoke duet of their song How Do I Live? This 1997 song was originally written by Diane Warren and originally performed by Leanne Rimes, who is from Garland. So, I mean, that's kind of cool.
That song was around like 20 years before
she
ever sang it. Yeah. Before, what I'm saying, that song, the song had been written, what, didn't it say 1977?
1997.
I thought, never mind. There's some song that one of them female singers sings that was written like 30 years before she ever got it. Blue, that song.
Oh, yeah.
That song was written 30 years before she sang that song.
Right?
Nah, there was another one. I can't remember.
It's the one by Dolly Parton that Whitney Houston sang also.
Yeah, not that one either.
That's a big one.
That's a really big one. Matter of fact, Dolly Parton said that that's the reason why she has no problem licensing her songs out and letting people use them, because that one song right there probably made her more money than any other song that ever made her. Because that Bodyguard movie was not only a Grammy, not an Oscar movie, like an Oscar-nominated movie. It was probably one of the best chemistry between two actors, like an actor and an actress in a movie.
Absolutely.
Their chemistry was insane in that movie.
Whitney Houston's story is so sad because, boy, everybody thought of her as just this elegant person, that just
oh, yeah, she's an amazing human being.
And then to die of a drug overdose is just...
I always like that one scene where she's being interviewed and she was like... I can't remember. It was Katie Couric, maybe one of them. One of them ladies, maybe Diane Sawyer or something. But they were asking her. They were like, "So were you really smoking crack?" And she's like, "No, honey, I'm far too rich to smoke crack. We were doing cocaine."
Yeah,
It made me laugh.
I don't doubt that. Next one is Bronco Berry. So we saw that one. It says there is no real Bronco Berry, but North Texas is home to several larger-than-life car salesmen like the one who fleeces Bobby in Episode 5. Bronco Berry's car ad jingle for his car dealership off of 635 in Dallas calls to mind Clay Cooley, who or David McDavid. I know you've heard of David McDavid. But Clay Cooley had a sales pitch or a slogan that says, "Shop me first, shop me last. Either way, come see Clay." That's
Either
a damn
way.
good.
That is a good one. Either way,
really
come
good.
see Clay. Yeah, I like that.
It's really good. Arlen versus Plano soccer. Hank's time in the Middle East changed him. He's gone. He brings up soccer in this episode today, Monday, or in that episode Monday. Becoming a devoted student of the rules. Episode 5, he's referencing, he's refereeing prowess, gets him ticket. We got all that. But he's reffing a big match in Plano against Plano South, where the Arlen mayor will be in attendance. So,
and there's a lot of soccer in Dallas. There's a lot of soccer going on.
King of the Hill / King of the Grill. We remember that reference where they said Bobby was trying to go on King of the Grill, and he said, "Yeah, oh, you mean that show they canceled 15 years ago?
Yeah,
Now they're bringing it back." Smart Dallas restaurant rats. So there. Bobby finds rats in his kitchen. They figure out how to get rid of them.
Yeah.
It says recently a live rat was found at a Plano restaurant. So I can't imagine it was only one. In the entire city of Dallas, you found one rat in one restaurant. I can't imagine that.
Yeah,
but
no, I can't imagine that
either. Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones and AT&T Stadium. They talk about how they went to the camp, and then Micah Parsons was there, and of course Micah Parsons has already been traded to Green Bay. They talked about Tony Romo. They've talked about a lot of stuff. That's a
definitely
big one. Fort Worth Bedbugs. B plot of episode 7 has Peggy setting up a little library. She spreads bedbugs,
which is disgusting.
While it has been hot this summer in North Texas, it's nowhere near as hot in recent years. So I don't know what that. I don't know what that's about.
You know what it is saying is that we had a mild summer. Not just this summer. Last summer, when they were writing this show, we had a mild summer. But the summer or two before that was the second hottest summer on record.
Oh, here. It says that Dale, at one point, he tells someone that bed bugs enjoy hot climates, like over in Fort Worth. Johnny Hardwick is Dale Gribble. Johnny Hardwick, and this I did not know. Johnny Hardwick, the original voice of Dale Gribble, of course, he passed away. It said he's credited in episodes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay.
So when we hear Dale today, or in the
it'll be
I'm bad at this. The
Johnny
episode
Hardwick.
on Monday, it was the new voice.
Okay.
Let's see. Dallas Foodie Week. Bobby is preparing for Dallas Foodie Week in episode 9. We're not there yet. No Hank left behind. While there is no official Dallas Foodie Week, there is a DFW Restaurant Week, and it's technically not a week. It is a month-long food event in August. Features meals from all across the Metroplex.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
So that's kind of cool. Then the Zapruder film. We know how that worked into because we already talked about the Dealey Plaza.
Yep.
Central Medical in Dallas.
Dealey Plaza.
In episode 9.
If you want to see like a historic old part of Dallas, that is the original, like people, when you go into Dallas now, you're on I-35 on a big swooping highway and everything, but the original way to enter Dallas used to be like Dealey Plaza. Like when you're entering Dallas,
absolutely.
you would come down through Dealey Plaza, and that's how you would enter Dallas. Yeah. That's what my dad said he remembers as a little kid in the mid-'60s going to Dallas, and whenever you're entering Dallas, he said that's where you would come. You would come up. The highway would kind of like swoop up through up to where Commerce is, whatever the highway was there. Yeah. But he said that with the new system the way it is, it doesn't even look anything like it looked in the 60s. So
Central Medical in Dallas in episode 9, which we're not there yet, Peggy tweaks her knee. She ends up at Central Medical. There is actually a Central Medical Center with locations in Dallas and Irving.
Which a lot of that stuff is over there off of Harry Hines. And if you know anything about Harry Hines is the Stroll. It's where all the ladies of the night go to sell their wares.
Gotcha. Feral Texas Hogs, episode 10. Again, we're not there yet. They reference all the hogs, the feral hogs, and that is always a problem in Texas. But in Texas, you can shoot them from a helicopter. Dallas Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, you can.
Bobby and Connie finally dating as adults. Their first date is the Dallas Symphony Orchestra at Meyerson Symphony Center in downtown Dallas. And then the last one, Nolan Ryan, of course, comes up again. Nolan Ryan being he owns the Texas Rangers AAA affiliate, Round Rock Express. So I just thought that was kind of cool how he worked in some actual references of North Texas.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
So let's talk about this second thing.
Okay, the second thing.
Actually, you know what? Let's take a small commercial break, and we'll be right back.
OsleyMD.com.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
OsleyMD.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology. that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com. Ticket Liquidator.
A message from McAfee. Wondering why the post office is texting you or why you owe thousands of dollars in toll fees? Because someone's trying to scam you. The good news? McAfee can help. With McAfee's award-winning scam detection, it's easy to tell what's real and what's fake over text, in your inbox, and online. If they're
You want a free gift.
Seriously? If they're faking it, they're not making it past us. Get award-winning scam detection today. McAfee.com/keepitreal.
You don't technically need this car. You say that out loud to yourself. You say, I have no space. You say, I'm just looking. Then you click. Then you zoom in on photo number 87 and whisper, oh no. Then you text a friend, the one who always enables you. You say to yourself, this is the last one, knowing it is not. You don't need this car. But maybe, just maybe, this car needs you. Bring a trailer. It's never just a car.
Okay, and we're back.
And we're back.
I want to kind of turn this one over to Rusty because he did the hard work to get this. So, Rusty, take it away.
Yeah, so over the weekend, we received a cool email. So we have been corresponding with an artist that was a part of the show. Mm-hmm. His name is Gary YAP.
Yep. Hello, Gary.
Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, he
sent me an email and he wanted me to read it on air. Yeah. I was trying to send an email back to him. I forgot to send it. I had typed it out. I just wanted to make sure I sent it. But yeah, he sent me an email, and the email is what he wants me to read. So that's what I'm going to do next. Is I'm going to read the email, and
then we want to show you something cool.
And then we're going to show you something cool that he sent us, as well as the email. And I just want to say thanks, Gary. I'm going to read your email.
You,
I appreciate you giving us this opportunity to.
Oh, it's an honor.
Let the world know about these things.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Dear Mike and Rusty, first, thank you.
Hey, that's us.
That is us. Last time I checked, let me pinch. Okay, here we go. I'm still me. All right, it's been a little over 3 months since Jonathan's passing, and in that time, there isn't a moment that goes by where I'm not continually reminded of his last interview with you both on your podcast. Mm-hmm. That he got to express his feelings, both good and bad, in his own words, meant the world to him. I guarantee it. Mm-hmm. That was also the first time he chose to mention the project we had been working on for the past 2+ years, 2 sides to every coin. I didn't know he was going to bring it up at the time, but in retrospect, I'm so thankful that he did. So again, thank you for granting him the opportunity to sit down and have his say. Since then, there isn't a day where Jonathan isn't at the forefront of my thoughts. Back in June, I drove to San Antonio to attend his vigil. While there, I met his husband, Tristan, and we talked for hours. Yeah. I visited his property, which was a very powerful experience for me to stand where he passed. I've also connected with other friends of his who have shared so many stories, photos, and videos of Jonathan. I've read and reread over 90+ pages of rough outlines, ideas, sequences, characters, reference photos, and notes between him and I regarding 2 sides to every coin. And to top it all off, I finally watched Lonesome Dove. man, Jonathan would go on and on about Lonesome Dove. By the way, it's an absolutely incredible series, as I'm sure you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now that I've had a few different media outlets reach out to me, it's probably time for me to say something official. Where better to say it than on the very show it was announced on in the first place?
Holy
so
crap.
If you would allow, I'd love to officially confirm that I am now actively working on Jonathan Joss's Two Sides to Every Coin.
Wow.
I'm close to having the first book roughed out and will be inking it soon. Hair all in my mouth. As I do so, I'll be posting process videos on my YouTube channel. Yeah. His YouTube channel is youtube.com/ArtOverLifeStudios. You can type in Gary Yap, and I'm sure that would also bring results as well. Yeah. But it's Art Over Life Studios. I'll be posting process videos as I normally do with my projects. For those who want to see it unfold in real time, the first video should be up sometime in October. I would love to go into detail about how this project originated, developed, and what it's about, but I'm going to hold off on that for a moment. I promise you both that when I'm ready to share everything, I would be honored to do it on your program first and foremost. Between that and working on King of the Hill,
all ours, man.
Yeah, I love it. Between that and working on King of the Hill for the first 8 years, from my beginnings as an Emmy-nominated storyboard artist, aisle 8A, to an animator, to an assistant director, to the retakes director, to the character layout supervisor, it'll be an epic interview, and I won't disappoint you. Along with my thank you, please accept this gift/bribe from me, a customized King of the Hill piece featuring the both of you guys relaxing in the alleyway, both of you with the guys relaxing in the alleyway and drinking an Alamo. I made it myself so you can brag about having it created by King of the Hill OG.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I did. I promise you, I done shown it to about 15 people, like saying, hey, this guy worked on King of the Hill for like 8 years. Yeah. Look at this. This is me, and he drew it.
Okay, here we go, guys. Look at that. Look
that
how
is
fantastic that is, man. It is so, so good. Yeah, TJ, 15 has been greenlit.
Yeah, season 15 has been greenlit,
It is such an honor to get something like this. Blew me the hell away yesterday. I was like, holy crap. Yesterday was a big day for me for some reason. I don't know why, but this was definitely the capper. I loved it. This is huge. Huge.
Yeah, I loved it. It really
thank you, Mr. Yap.
It really is surreal to be a part of this universe of King of the Hill stuff and to have a personalized photograph of yourself drawn. That's the second picture I've now got of an animator drawing me that I've gotten to work with. So the final piece attached is high res, so you can print it out, blow it up, whatever.
We'll be making some posters.
Yeah, he said, have fun with it, and please let me know if any tweaks or changes are needed. I can make them for you, no problem. No, it's perfect as is.
You don't have to change a thing, man.
No, it's perfect as is. Yeah, like that. Like I wouldn't even know what to change.
If you guys just listen to us, please head over to YouTube real quick and
go check that picture out.
Check out that picture.
It was pretty awesome.
It's just so great. It's you talk about an honor. Holy crap!
Yeah, to be drawn by a guy who worked on the show for almost a decade, it's pretty crazy.
And then he included a video as well, right?
That's also on his YouTube, but it's a making of video where he captured himself drawing.
And I would assume it's kind of a ramp up for what he's going to do with Jonathan Joss's
absolutely,
stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll try to tack that on at the end here. Where you guys can kind of watch that process video. I'll tell you it's about 27 minutes, so hang around if you want to. Mr. Yap, we are super honored. Thank you so much. Thank you for just staying in contact. You didn't have to do that. And
there's still more to the.
It's a big deal. Oh yeah, go ahead.
There's
go
still
ahead.
More.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's almost finished.
It's fine.
What did he say? The final piece attached. Here's a sweet side note. In all my years on King of the Hill, I have never, to the best of my knowledge, drawn John Redcorn until now.
Wow.
Until your piece.
Holy crap.
So the first time he draws John Redcorn is also the first time that he drew both of us in the same photograph.
My one regret about that Jonathan Joss interview is we had that kick-ass King of the Hill poster there. I wish I had just got him to sign it and kept it. But we'll always have the interview.
That's one thing he said to me too. Do you want any autographs or anything for anything? And I told him no. I said I'll get it from you next time.
Yeah.
I said I'm just enjoying getting to be like around you and hang out with you kind of thing. And next time didn't come. Rest in peace. But I got that moment in time, and nothing could take that away, kind of thing.
No.
That's my moment in time with Jonathan
Absolutely.
Joss, and to have a heart one-on-one kind of talk with him, it's kind of surreal.
Again, I'll say it one more time that there were two ways to go with that interview, and we went with the one that allowed him to just sit there and share.
Yeah.
And God, I'm so glad we did, because for a lot of people that was a great snapshot of Jonathan, and they've got something fond to remember him by.
Yeah, and
not
then,
the circumstances of his passing.
The last little bit here, as corny as this sounds, I truly and sincerely believe in the old adage, with great power comes great responsibility. I'm fortunate enough to possess the power to bring a comic book to life on my own. It's now my responsibility, perhaps my greatest professional responsibility, to bring Jonathan's world to life, to forever honor my friend and his memory, and to ensure that, as he so eloquently said to you both during the end of his interview, he is never erased. And then he says here, that I promise. I got you, buddy.
Wow.
Thank you both for this indulgence, and we'll talk soon. Always a fan, Gary Yap. And I don't think he understands how much of an indulgence this is for us.
It is
insane.
It is not an indulgence. It is an honor. It is
an honor for sure.
This is probably and interviewing Jonathan are probably the two highlights of doing this show. And we've done a lot of stuff and we've talked to a lot of people, but this is kind of the pinnacle for us.
Yeah, no, definitely. This is definitely. It takes.
You hear that, Mike Judge? It's the pinnacle.
It's the pinnacle. It would be great to meet Mike Judge and everything, but. Again, unless it's organic and unless it's the way everything has been so far in the show,
not going to push it.
I don't think it would mean as much, if I had to spend $1,000 to talk to him.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Whatever his rate is.
Nope, not going to do that. I doubt he's got a rate.
I doubt he's got a rate either. I don't think he's somebody that could be purchased.
No, probably not.
He does what he has to do for Hulu, and it's probably about as far as it goes, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I imagine most of his press is done just for the actual work part of it.
I would imagine.
He's a very private person, he seems.
He is. Well, guys, thank you again for joining us for a Friday. A little bit longer of an episode, and we will tack on the Gary Yap creation video. Thank you again for joining us. We love you all, and couldn't do the show without you, and I'm so thankful that you guys are along for the ride. So one last thing to say.
We Matanye.
We Matanye indeed, folks. Take care of yourself out there, okay? Because you never know. We'll see you next time. This has been a Rogue Media Network production.